Meat Puppets are an American rock band formed in 1980 by schoolmates in Phoenix, Arizona. They started as punk but quickly transitioned into a style of their own. They have released 15 albums so far. They have lost and changed a few members, and they've had a couple of several-year hiati breaks. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was their third album, and it's my first encounter with this album and with them as a band. And I would just, I don't know what to call this in terms of sound, musical style. It's unusual. So let's try and do some more kind of detailed description then. So there's drums, there's a clean guitar, which is quite percussive sound to it, and a toppy bass, again quite percussive sound. And between them, they play fast and fairly intricate riffs, kind of slightly in what I would think of as a math rocky way, but before that was a thing. Musically, it's definitely somewhat complex at times, and it's quite inoffensive. Sometimes it's a little bit out of control. It feels like it's trying to go faster than they can actually go. Either that, or it's just loose in terms of its timing with each other, and that might be deliberate, that they don't mind that it's loose. Um, and we need to come to the singing, which is going to be the brunt of my review, I'm afraid, because the singing is really bad. It's out of tune. It's got no sense of presence. It's often quite mumbled. At this point, the band were two brothers who were Kurt and Chris Kirkwood, with a drummer who was not a Kirkwood. And the two Kirkwoods sing, but quite badly. I'm not sure that it's deliberate, but I'm pretty sure that they're unconcerned about being in tune and in time and things like that. They seem to have successfully made it a thing that that it is this kind of loose and quite far from what you might think of as good singing. Let's put it that way. Apparently, they think of this music as psychedelic, and other people have said so. I can't really hear it myself. Maybe it is in some ways in the attitude, the whole thing, and the looseness of it. They were apparently into recreational drugs quite a lot at this point in time. I won't say or don't know if they still are. Some critics seem to have applauded this kind of don't care attitude and thought it was refreshing, presumably. And maybe it is after you've done enough reviews of stuff that's more disciplined. Maybe it is refreshing to hear something that's much less disciplined. Um, Maybe after I've done enough reviews, I should come back to this and see if I find it refreshing, but I don't. Out of tune is something that I really struggle with generally. There is one track where they don't sing, they whistle badly and out of tune. So that didn't really kind of relieve the difficulties there. So I didn't really pick up on much of what any of the songs about. Maybe a couple of them. Two Rivers is about two rivers, but it's a metaphor for something or other. Enchanted Pork Fist has some um, lyrics that are somewhat nonsense, I understand. Generally, overall, I would say I am not a fan. Um, so that's what I think. Well, I'd love to know what you think. So please do let me know through the comments. And particularly, as always, when there's something that I don't like and I'm giving it a little bit of a panning, I'd love it if there's somebody out there who does like this, who would like to pitch in and say why they like it or what it is, how they enjoy this. That's not meant to be a judgment. Different people see different things in music. And I'd love for this to be given a fair treatment by people who actually enjoy it. I didn't. And that's it from me for now.